Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, guys. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. I'm off key. I'm off key. But our music that is not on key. Oh boy. How's everyone doing today? To you. Good morning to you. I just want to share. I am singing for no reason. For no reason. I'm just gonna share the stream on Twitter. Join me on Twitter. Join me on Twitter. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Good? Kitchen's gonna say silent and draw. Epic J's going to school. Bye-bye. Oh boy. Let's get some music going so we could get to drawing. And I could stop kind of pretending to sing. Oh. Oh, I got two notifications. Let's see. Oh, cool. All right. Why does it take me so long to get some music going here? Let's do some Tom music this morning. What's some Tom music? Let's see. Tom. If I type in Tom music, will it come up? There you go. That is definitely Tom music. I put it low on my side. I just tweeted, I am live. Good job. Hey guys, how you doing? Raymond, how you doing? Well, Olenek finally caught a live stream. Finally. Olenek has caught a live stream. Did I see any of my comics at the comic book store? No, I did not, Darmondi. All my comics are old, right? So, like, unless the most recent ones have been the Dark Cybertron ones, and even those are 4 or 5 years old. So, unless I'm actually specifically looking for them, I did not find it. However, last night, it's weird. Like, I'm getting my old comics. Last night, my parents came over, and they brought some comic books as well, and some of my old Dreamwave stuff, which I'll show you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Uh, in today's vlog, I'm going to show you the ones my in-laws brought in. But in the meantime, let's rave. Oh, the stuffed audio is not on. Just turn it on for a tiny bit there. Yeah. Let's rave. Oops. Oopsies. Put the keyboard there. And let's get started. Hopefully everyone is doing okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to clear the card. Oh, actually the cards are clear. I just want to make sure that they are all the footage is inputted, and then we can get going here. Sorry guys, I should have done this before I started streaming, but thought why not talk to you guys at the same time. In the meantime, let's rave. Everyone get their glow sticks out. Alright. Hello, Justin. How you doing, buddy? Oh, boy. Yes. There are quite a few people yesterday who wanted to join the Twitter chat, but the usual people who adds people to the Twitter chat weren't on. So if someone could oh, Darmondi's here. Right on. Okay, so you would have to follow Darmondi if you don't mind, adding the people if you don't mind. Yeah, so follow Darmondi and he can add you to the chat. Okay, guys. That's a deal. That's a deal. I get some major work here done, guys. What am I doing? It's early morning. I'm getting confused. I'm putting in the footage. I'm inputting the footage. That's what I'm doing here. Inputting footage. 701. This is wonderful live casting, me inputting footage here. Wonderful. There you go. Or just post it on Instagram. Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah. If you okay, I'll let you guys know right now. Just so you guys get the art in. If you did any live drawing during my stream yesterday, please tag me now. Do it now, and then I can add you for today's vlog. Okay, I have not edited today's vlog yet. I will do that probably around 7 o'clock, which is around roughly 2.5 hours from now. So if you guys could do that for me, if you want to be included in today's vlog, please do that, okay? And if you did any artwork during any of my live streams over the past 2 weeks you want to share, repost it again and share that with me, because I do feel bad I wasn't able to put it in the vlog. So I haven't vlogged in a couple weeks ever since the last ever since I went to Celebration, really. So let me know. Hi, Beck. How you doing? Right on. So I'll check that, guys. I'll check those out after the stream. Okay. So I'm gonna be streaming probably for around, is that 2.5 hours or 3.5 hours? That'll be 3.5 hours, guys. I should be here for a while today because I need to get some work done, guys. Honestly, I won't say I've been slacking off, but things have been a lot of little fires I had to put out over the past few days. And I'll let you know about that later. Tom's here. Tom, I got your rave music going here, buddy. Tom's here. Let's party, guys. Party hard. Let's party hardy, party. It's party with Tom time. Alright. Okay, looks like all the footage is good. Okay. footage is good. We just replace the car. We can finally get going here. This chat is awesome, Darmondi. If it was work in progress, of course, Jacob. As you guys know, I don't. What's it called? I encourage you to post work in progress pieces. Don't think that whenever you post on Twitter, Instagram, all that, it has to be these great finished pieces. No, people also love seeing work in progresses. They love to see where you come from. They also love to see your process, and I'm finding that more and more. So don't be afraid to post your work in progresses, guys. 5725, 702, 702. 725. All right. Make everything's in order here. So 2. Seconds. I'm just double checking my footage. So you might be hearing me. Always have to double check just because of that one time, guys. My footage got corrupted, so I don't want any corruption. Don't want corruption. No more corruption. Alright, looks like we're good. Okay. Clear the cut. Guys, last week I ordered a hard drive from Best Buy, and then it came in the mail. I ordered a 4 terabyte hard drive from Best Buy, and then it came in the mail. Well, I went to go pick it up at the post office, and the package was really small. So I thought they sent me the wrong one. It was really, really tiny. I thought they sent me the wrong one, and then when I looked at it, when I actually opened it, I realized it's just very tiny. It's small. Look at this thing. I didn't realize I got a passport. I thought it was like one of those bigger hard drives. Well, no, it's actually it's a passport, 4 terabyte passport. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. No, this is great. I need this when I go to, because I could be taking a lot of footage when I head over to, what's it called, Texas. So, because I also want to do a lot of artist interviews when I'm over there, if I can, depending on how busy I am at my table. But, I want to get my Ask the Artist series going. If you guys didn't know, too, me and Jonathan, we're thinking about starting a podcast together. So, we might be doing, maybe you guys can help me. I need a name for the podcast. Well, I'm thinking about maybe I'll just call it the Ask the Artist podcast. Just the name of my series. Ask the Artist podcast with James Reyes, and Mark Incarnation. And then for every podcast episode, so it will be us ranting, and then hopefully an interview with an artist. That's any type of artist, right? So I'm hoping to film a lot of interviews, and so like during the podcast you'll hear that interview, which I will also put on my YouTube channel, and then me and Mark will talk about it in depth. Type thing, and do Q&As, possibly questions from you guys. But that's the plan. But we were planning on doing an actual podcast. So it will be revolved around mostly about art in general, trying to get in art to the art. But then we'll also be talking. I know it's going to evolve. It's hard because we want to talk about everything, but we also know that we should really focus it on certain things, so we could just focus on trying to get into comics or trying to get into art in general, and sprinkle a few things in. Like we would love to talk about movies. We would love to talk about comic books itself, especially me getting back into the comic books. So Jacob likes the Ask the Artist podcast name. Okay, there you go. Yes, Jonathan, the other mod. Mainly because he lives beside me. It's so easy for me and him, and again, I know this guy since he was born. So we have a chemistry already. So that's what we're talking about here. Tom, we would love to have you as a guest, Tom. Tom, you should be one of the first guests, really. For sure, Jacob. It would be definitely be extension, and those interviews that I would do, they would be on my YouTube channel. So I would make them for YouTube, but also use them as a feature on my podcast as well. So you might hear it on the podcast first, right? And then me and Mark will talk about it, and then you'll probably see the video pop up on YouTube later. So you wouldn't see the whole podcast on YouTube. Maybe I'll start a new YouTube channel or put it on my vlog channel. Like the entire, like me filming, Mike talking with Mark, or Jonathan, as you guys know him. But that's the plan. That's the plan anyway. So ask the artists. There you go. Yeah, Tom, you're coming on. When am I coming to Texas? I'm going there. I'll be there a little bit earlier, just because I have some friends. I have some friends in the San Antonio area and the Corpus Christi area, so I'll actually be there in Texas on I'm hoping on the 20th of May, but I'll be there for Alamo for sure, Raymond. So if you're there, why don't you come on down? Oh, by the way, Raymond, if you want, for the Pineapple Stream, if you're from Texas, Raymond, you have a great chance of winning the what's it called? The Pineapple Stream, the local contest, because Apple is actually putting up a prize of a weekend pass at Alamo City Comic Con for the Pineapple Stream. So if you could actually go to Alamo, right? Because a lot of these guys can't get that particular prize because they can't get to Texas, but for you have a great chance if you could go there. So there you go. Hi, Johnny's Art. Yeah, make another channel for the podcast. I probably will. But we'll see. Let's start the actual making the podcast first, because there's a lot that goes into a podcast. Got to make sure all the audio levels are right. Got to make sure all those things are correct. So we'll see how it goes. So even though I'm going back to work, guys, I'm going to be even busier than I am now. For sure. All right, Tom's going to listen to at the gym. I'm here to inspire you at the gym, my friend. By the way, I did work out yesterday, guys, so that's 5 days in a row. Let's hope we can keep that up, keep that going. Might bang some weights today, though. Yep, yeah, we are looking, Tom, we are looking into doing the SoundCloud, or, yeah, we are looking into iTunes and all of that stuff. We're trying to find the best avenue, because I would like it downloadable, or you guys could make it a real podcast, you know what I mean? There you go. But I know you're going to have to bear with us, because I know it's going to take us at least 10 episodes to really find our footing when it comes to it. And I know this podcast will take its time to evolve into what it's going to turn out to be. I know it always takes time. So you guys will be patient, and of course we would love your feedback once we get started. But here's hoping that in June, we are maybe probably around June. That's when we'll probably start hearing that podcast. But most likely, of course, with each podcast, you'll have an interview, an artist interview, and then you'll have me and Mark talking about that, and we're gonna answer your questions. Probably that's probably the biggest thing. We'll probably answer questions. Or just tag me on Instagram. Awesome. I'll check that out after the stream, buddy. You guys see what I'm drawing? Just making sure that you guys can see what I'm drawing here. Okay, probably not. Hold on. Let me change the settings here. Turn the exposure down a tiny bit. Make it a tiny bit darker just so you guys can see what I'm drawing. Hey Joshua, how you doing, buddy? Save the rebellion! Save the dream! Save the rebellion! Save the dream! There's Lolo James again, Lolo James. For those of you who don't know, Lolo means grandpa in Filipino, so just in case you didn't know. Save the rebellion! Save the dream! See, I like him. I like him. Likes me more. Tito James. I'll take Tito James over. Tito means uncle. Okay. Not Michael Jackson's brother. Okay. We're the dictator. There you go. Oh, Erp likes my impressions. Thank you. Thank you, Erp. Save the rebellion. Or perfect imitation of a dictator. There you go. So, SK Josh, thanks for stopping by. Morning, Louise. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Did you miss any pineapple related stuff? No, James. Nope. So I'll put more details about the pineapple stream this weekend, guys. Okay. So just wait till the weekend where I'll be able to film the video about the pineapples. There you go. James, I was waiting to see if somebody would mention that. There you go. Good morning, Liam. Good morning. Yes, it is 3:45. Morning, good afternoon, good night. I love that movie. I like Truman Show. It's like reality TV before reality TV came. Before everybody was doing reality TV. What was that other show that did the reality TV before reality TV came? I think it was called Ed TV. I think it was called Ed TV. Have you guys seen that movie with Matthew McConaughey? It's pretty much what all the bloggers are doing now. You know, do this. I don't like it. It's not very dynamic. I might change the poses here. Yeah, I'm gonna change the pose. I don't like it. So I'm just gonna enlarge it a bit, just to make it a little bit more. It's very flat. You know what I mean? Have I watched Breaking Bad? I have watched Breaking Bad, though I haven't watched it. I haven't watched all the episodes. Like when my wife has watched every single episode. Like I've picked and choose that. I won't say picked and choose, but I think I watched all of the last season, and I've seen a few episodes here and there, but I haven't watched the entire season, entire thing. Just enlarged it a bit, yes. Just to make it a little bit more cooler. There we go. That's a little bit better. I need to draw this whole lightsaber here. There's a big lightsaber going this way. I need to draw that in. Okay, that's a little bit better. I like that better. I like it better, guys. Oh, James likes I Am Legend. That was an okay movie. I like that movie. Hello, Anthony. How you doing? That is a good question. What is your all-time favorite movies, guys? What is your all-time favorite movie? You guys want to know mine? Austin Powers. Yeah, baby. Aside from Star Wars, of course, but Austin Powers. There you go. Oh boy. Lion King, yeah, Lion King's great. Anything Disney, there you go. Teletubbies. Teletubbies, Teletubbies. Groovy, groovy baby. There's this guy at all the cons I go to here in Canada. He always comes as Doctor Evil. At every single con. I've seen him at least 4 or 5 times. He comes to every single con as Doctor Evil. That's his shtick. Great guy too. Funny guy. Have I ever been to Barrie? Yes, I am Canadian, Justin. I'm from Toronto. I live in Toronto, dude. So, have I been to Barrie? Sure, I've been to Barrie, of course. Well, I was born in Brampton, which is not close to Barrie, but just to give you context. But I am Canadian. I am Canadian. You have to be really old to get that reference. There you go. Godfather's amazing. Scarface is great. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. The Fifth Element. I love The Fifth Element. It was one of my favorite movies. Me and Jonathan, we love that movie. We watched that in the theater, me and Jonathan, and a long time ago. We couldn't get enough of that movie. Okay, well, we'll do, Justin. We'll do. There you go. James likes The Departed. Yes, Justin, I only drink pink juice. Speaking of which, I could use some pink juice right now. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta change it up. I gotta do a different change of pink. This is what is this? This is pink lemonade. Pink lemonade. Oh, Starship Troopers. I love Starship Troopers. Yeah. Love Dina Mayer, man. She's hot. Have you ever watched Hocus Pocus? Oh, is that the one with Bette Midler? It's from cold weather. No. It's feeling summer. It was like 25 degrees Celsius yesterday, though it was rainy the last night. So, not cold anymore. Summertime. Toronto could get really hot. It could get really hot. Get really hot summers and really cold winters. Take it, yeah, so. Oh, that's lemonade. Ooh. Sour. Ah. Wake me up. Alright. Save the rebellion! Trying to think. You know, because when I was a kid, we never really went out to watch a lot of movies. You know, Like of course we weren't as well off, so it was very rare we went to the movie theater. I remember going to see Ninja Turtles in the movie theater, the original Ninja Turtles. Also, one movie. I don't know if any of you have heard of this movie. It's called two movies that I used to watch a lot when I was a kid. You guys have probably never heard of these movies. Um, One it's called They Still Call Me Bruce, and one is called American Ninja. We would watch American Ninja over and over and over again, me and my sisters. So you guys probably have never seen those movies, but those were two that we watched a lot. But then Back to the Future, E.T., Indiana Jones, all those were staples. Yowza, Kevin, yowza. Oh, you're going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Awesome. Go enjoy, my friend. Shout out to Edmonton. Shout out to Edmonton Troopers. When is Edmonton Comic Con? Is that coming up? I know Calgary Comic Con's this weekend. I do plan on going to Calgary next year, though. I would have loved to go this year because I heard Calgary is really good. A really good convention. But I also hear Edmonton's not bad also, so. No, Jacob, there was a movie about this dude who they thought was like Bruce Lee. That's why they still call me Bruce. How would I do a mural for a TV series? I wouldn't. No, I definitely wouldn't do a mural for a TV series. Nah. Now this is what you guys are witnessing. I probably won't do anything more like this again, unless just like it depends. I won't say again because this is the third time I've done something like this, but it would be more. I would be more like I would put more as many characters in as possible as opposed to go episode by episode. Like unless I'm a super fan or something. Like I'll admit to you guys, maybe one that maybe I would consider as doing maybe Game of Thrones. Now I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones. But my buddy Alex Milne, who you guys know, I've done an interview with him on this channel, fellow Transformers artist. He suggested that I watch I watch every season of Game of Thrones, and then I'll do a piece for, like, after watching a season, I'll do a piece for it. He suggests doing something like that. Because he's like, if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, you gotta watch Game of Thrones, James. So, Indiana Jones would be a lot easier. For sure, that would be a lot easier to do. But, it's gotta be something that I really love. Like, I really like Indiana Jones. I don't love it the way I love Star Wars type thing, right? So, the third time, yes. I would say the Transformers one is very similar to this, very similar. And I also did one for my church, which was almost the same size as this. About 3-4 years ago, I did one for my church. So, Game of Thrones, yeah. Do you ever get those people who want you to watch a series just so you draw something from it? Yeah. I get all the time. Yeah, that's true. It's true, man. That's true, brother. I gotta change this Forrest Whitaker face here. I just grab Forrest Whitaker. Like, it doesn't have to look exactly like him. It just has to have the feeling of him. Right now, it doesn't have the feeling of him. So, Saw Gerrera. Just need a profile shot. So. That's not animated. You put it in Sagarera, you're gonna get animated stuff. Unless you put Forrest Whitaker. My child, come! Come! Come, my child, come! Come, my child! If I do Forrest Whitaker profile. There we go. You know, I type in Forrest Whitaker, the second thing that pops up is Forrest Whitaker eye. Now, that's not nice. Hi, Luis. How you doing? Have I used Copic markers or pens? No, I have not, and that's actually something that hopefully I can learn with you guys. I'm gonna start trying to do more. I just saw a picture of Forrest Whitaker from Battlefield Earth. He looks weird. Oh boy. But yeah, that is something I hope to do with you guys. So learn with you guys. Just want to get the proportions right. That's why I'm looking for a profile picture of Forrest Whitaker here. Or at least just have the feeling. So right now he's too skinny. Do I plan on covering Copics in the future? Yep. Hopefully, we'll see. But probably more for art challenges more than anything else. Battlefield Earth, yeah. Hi, Tia Phil, how you doing? Oh, I was recording the whole time. There you go. James, for collab, what if we do a really muscular anime character? There you go. Sure, man. Sure. Hey, why do we do this time? Why don't you draw the character? You draw the character. I will ink it. I'm actually going to print it out and ink it and do a background behind it. And then maybe you could add some color to it. Why don't we do something like that? That'd be interesting. What do you think? I'll even flat it. I'll even flat it for you. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. There you go. That's the plan. That's the plan. Sure you don't want to do an animated Hodge twins? All kinds of gays. All kinds. Just joking, brother. shorter. Okay. That would be cool though, an animated Hodge twins. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, and then we could have like your drawing video. I'll put that on my channel, and then my drawing video we could put it on your channel. You know, we'll do something like that. Well, who should I do first here? Let's do Saw here. Do you film? No. Franco Colombo. Have you done one? Yeah, have you done one of those, Thomas? Thomas Love? You gotta do a Franco Colombo. You gotta put him with, yeah, put him with Lou Ferrigno and and Arnold all together. East Big Hawk, how you doing? Tom, too many ideas for sure. Yeah, Tom, you should do like a whole Pumping Iron tribute. See, Reese knows what we're talking about because he's a bodybuilder. You know what, Tom? Whatever you choose to do, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome, dude. You are the bodybuilding man. There you go. Ooh. Yeah. I forgot, Tom. Did you do, have you done Kai Green? Kai Green's an awesome artist too, right? Have you seen, you guys seen all of Kai Green's work? A lot of you guys will know what I'm talking about. That's a bodybuilder. His name's Kai Green. He's actually a pretty cool artist also. Oh, you've done tons of times, yeah. Yeah, that's right. His art's amazing, yeah. What kind of supplies do I use for comics, and what do inkers use? I think nowadays most inkers have gone digital. Um, But I think inkers still use India ink, quill, and brush. Most real inkers use that. Me personally, no. I just use the microns, which is more markers than ink. But it is what it is. Oh, he has released a comic as well. Oh, awesome. Yeah, tag me, Tom. I would love to see it. Yeah, Kai's got some fantastic art. He's pretty good. Is there a way to recycle all those markers and pens? I don't know, I don't know, Louise. I'm not sure. What's the most expensive pen or marker you purchased? I don't know, but it would be. I don't think I've ever bought a pen over $4. I don't think so. I'm a cheap guy in this. I'm very cheap. I like saving money, guys. So. So it's hard for, like, even the Copics, it's hard for me to bring myself to actually go ahead and buy Copics just because they're so expensive, right? But they are the standard right now, and they are what you guys like to watch. So it's like, Le Pen was cheap though, dude. That was one of the cheapest pens I bought. Le Pen. No, I don't like expensive pens. That's why you won't like, you saw those. I'm not sure if you saw that in my vlog. I saw those Copic liners. Those were like $10. I would never pay $10 for a liner. Forget it. I'll be drawing with gold. There you go, Tom. Nope. I'd still be drawing. I could either draw with gold, or I'd buy 1,000 other pens. You know, like, no way, I'm not drawing. Do a fundraiser to get Copics. There you go. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I'll sell some artwork for the purpose of getting Copics or something. I don't know. Because how much is a good set of Copics? We're talking about what, $500? Like, to get an actual good set, or like $100 will get you how many markers? $100 will get you what, 10, 12 markers or something like that. Okay. Because Copics are what, $8 a marker in Canada? I think they're like $8 a marker or so, right? Do I offer prints online? No, not yet, Tom. Especially because I know Disney's watching me right now. Like, I can't put up, for example, like my Avengers pieces. I can't put anything like that up, or the Star Wars stuff. I'm scared to sell them online, even though I know artists that Disney loves. Like this one guy on Instagram, he's a phenomenal. His 800 Pound Productions. And Disney has been, like, for the past month, Disney has been retweeting his fan art for like a lot. Like they retweeted like they've tweeted and Instagrammed his stuff. I think at least 6, 7, 8 times, and then he's selling his prints online. So I don't know. Yeah, 72 pieces, like $400, right? Yeah, like it ain't cheap, man. Yeah, it's hard for me to get up to that, especially since it's something I don't use that often. But my buddy Alex, he's been ragging on me like, dude, you gotta do it, man. Gotta get the good stuff. Gotta get the good stuff, James. This arm looks way off. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, $400 shouldn't be that bad to get, right? But or even that's just a couple of pieces of artwork from me or so, or a few commissions, but. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. We'll start off small. Maybe I'll start off with like a 3-marker challenge first, and then we'll go from there. So when I did the 3-marker challenge, I'll actually, I'll figure out what 3 markers, then I'll actually go to the store and buy them, and then we'll do the challenge. Jacob, if I were to sell those detailed drawing evers, those are $1,000 each. I'm not selling them for less than $1,000 each. No, my guys, my artwork do go for a lot of money, especially the published ones. I have sold covers anywhere between $500 and $1,000, so that's not a problem. Though it's only the published work that kind of gets that much money. So like actual published covers. That's why honestly I was excited to do those IDW covers because they make a lot of money. So there you go. Published work absolutely gets more money for sure. Absolutely, because collectors, they want stuff that's published that they see in the comic books. So, good morning, George. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Yeah, that's original. It's published work. They go for a ton of money. Like yeah, all my old Transformer stuff, they go for the most. So that's why my most detailed drawing ever. Well, first of all, they're huge, right? All my most detailed drawing evers. They're huge compared to the regular comic page. They're at least two and a half times the size of a regular comic book page. And the actual amount of time that goes into those. So There you go. He's not necessarily a short dude, guys. This is just because the hologram is tall. That's why. This is a hologram of the other dude. That's why that's why I missed the boat on when I was working in comics, because I should have sold that art right away. I was too attached to the artwork to sell it at the time, but they depreciate in value. Like, they're hot when the book comes out. So back in my Dreamwave days, I sold pieces of art. Like, this was like 2002, 2003. I went to San Diego Comic-Con and I sold like a splash page. I sold that for $1,400 US to this one dude, and he came in cash. He gave me 20s. That's like $1,400 in 20s. But if I were to try to sell the same piece of art today, it wouldn't go nearly for as much money, if at all. I don't know if anyone would actually buy it, to be honest with you. Because it's so old. So I'm sitting on a ton of art that would have went for a lot of money back in the day that I probably can't get much money, if any, at all today. So, like, even that Transformers Megalitho, if I were to have sold that when it came out, I probably would have gotten at least 10 grand for that thing. I'm pretty sure. Would have gotten 10 grand for that thing, but no, I probably can't get that much now. So. Do I still have the original Armada issue 3 cover? I do. Still have that. Again, that's one that would have won for a lot of money back in the day. I probably still could get a lot of some money for that, but not as much as I would have if I sold that in 2003 or 2004. So it's all about timing, guys. All about timing when it comes to comic books. Or comic book art, anyway. Everyone's favorite mustache. Oh, thank you, Reese. Thank you. You know, Alan Wang, Reese said he would love to buy that cover if he had the money. Of course, you're a young dude, no problem. And you and Alan did a great job. Thank you very much. Alan Alan's actually a big art director now at Ubisoft. He works in their Shanghai office, if I'm not mistaken. But a lot of those old Dreamwave guys, they all went to. A lot of them went back to school. That's what gave me the idea to go back to school in 2006. A lot of them went back to school to get into video games, and that's why you get guys like Arnold Sang, who I worked with. He is the creative force behind Overwatch, right? He designed a lot of those characters in Overwatch. So, sure, Darmondio, why not? Let's hear how you define this. Let's see. But in all honesty, guys, like when it comes to pricing of artwork, artwork is only as valuable as someone's willing to pay for it. So I could even say that these most detailed drawing hours are worth $1,000, but I haven't sold one for $1,000, though I haven't actually put it on the market for $1,000, right? But for me, I probably wouldn't part with one unless it was at least that much. You know what I mean? I could say this whole Star Wars piece is worth 6 figures. I could say that. I can say that, but that's all words. It means nothing unless somebody actually wants to pay 6 figures for it. You know what I mean? That's an interesting idea, Giovanni. But I'll be honest with you, it sounds like a lot of work for me, personally. But very interesting idea, dude. There you go, Reese. There you go. Those original Armada pages. Yeah, for sure. For sure, buddy. Because I still have it over here, right? I'm looking over here. This box, stacks and stacks of artwork. I'm looking over here, and I have like all those mini comics and all that stuff. That's all here. I have it all here, all of it. Again, I should have moved it back in the day. Also, I didn't know how to price the art properly. Also, back in the day, because there are some things that would go for that much money. Some things that were not as what's it called. The value of it was less than what I thought it was. So, and I blame this dude. He helped me price it, and he was way off. Thank you, Reese. Thank you very much. There you go, Reese. Hey, R, how you doing, bud? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hey, man. Hey, man. How you doing, man? Hey, man. What's wrong with me? Hey, man. How you doing, man? Oh boy, how did I sell my art? I have some people, like recently I had some people that just contacted me and asked me about certain pieces. But right now I'm selling them at conventions. Conventions are the biggest place to sell art for me. I do want to put up an online store eventually. Like I've been talking about for this whole year. I was planning on putting one up in January, in all honesty. But for the most part, conventions are the biggest way for me to sell art today, and even back then. It's mostly conventions because usually in comic book conventions there are a lot of people actually looking for that type of art. They're looking for specific things, especially if they know you're coming, if they know you're there. And they're specifically looking for pieces of art, right? So, because whenever I go to conventions, it's usually as a guest. Uh, so. It is, Tom. It's not as much travel involved for sure. But I don't know why I was so attached to my art back then. I didn't need to be, you know? And there's too much to it. And at the end of the day, because my friend was even telling me, well, what would you like? You could have your art in a pile, like they are right now over there, or they could be hanging on somebody's wall. You know what I mean? So, it's one of those type of deals. So nowadays, like every single piece that I do is up for grabs. Even this one, if the price is right, you know. But I told you the price for this, so probably won't move. But the only ones I probably won't part with, there's a few. What's it called the very first piece of art I've done for my channel, that Iron Man one. That one I wouldn't get rid of. And the Avengers one I probably won't. Well, no, I'll probably sell that one. I probably would sell that one. The Avengers one. But other than that, everything else is pretty much fair game. Like I sold the original Force Awakens piece. I've sold that one. Um, it's called, that let's go. The Spawn one I've done for my channel, as well as the Daredevil and Punisher piece. I sold those two pieces. So, yeah, I'm not sure how that works too either, Tom. Tom was talking about how DeviantArt also, you could sell prints through DeviantArt. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how that works either. Oh, really? Darman, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Don't tell your parents, though. Because even me, knowing the business, if I found out my son spent $500 on a piece of art, I'd get like, what? And I'm in the business. No. Be like, what? Oh boy. Not really. Have I sold my Inktober pieces? No, I have not, though I had people ask me about those. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get my wife to handle all the original art sales. Because like I told you guys yesterday, my wife is way better at sales than I am. So I'll get her to handle all that stuff. Yeah, I think you haven't asked me about it, Domani. Yeah, no, I haven't sold any of them. They're all still here. And the thing about the Inktober pieces, they're all small. It's a lot smaller compared to all these other pieces. And prepare for Inktober this year. You guys know Inktober is my time to shine. Hey, George. Yeah. Though I do, with Inktober, I do want to fit the theme of Inktober, so. Unless you guys want me to do something like 30 Days of Robots or something like that. But I would like to fit the theme that Jake puts out. There's a dude I'd like to collab with, Jake Parker. I'd love to collab with Jake Parker. That'd be fun. But so would everybody else. Also, again, I'd love to collab with Ross Draws. I'd love to collab with that dude. What's my take on the odds ones out? I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'm not sure. Did I see March of Robots? I haven't actually. I guess just looking for the right pen. Always looking for the right pen. Oh boy. Take part of March of Robots. Oh, it's in March? Oh, that's what that is, yeah. I should, that sounds like something I should take part in. Though I don't think I'll be able to take part in that next year because I'll probably by March next year I'll probably be knee deep in trying to put my IP thingy together. So, and of course all my other side projects at that time. So. Sounds like I should be a part of. Sounds like I invented it, right, Tom? Yeah. That does sound like something I would do, right? Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Mads is he's the villain in Doctor Strange. Yeah. Dormammu. Well, it wasn't Dormammu, but Dormammu came to bargain. Dormammu came to bargain. Yeah, not really. It's 4:44 a.m. Greece. There you go. Hey guys, stop flirting. Just joking, just joking, my friends. Okay, take care, George. Take care. Dormammu, I came to bargain. Hey, Brent, how you doing? Woo! Grimjock is back. Woo! How you doing, my friend? Where are you from, Grimjaw? Actually, this is too low. What am I doing? I made a boo boo, guys. I made a boo boo. I made a boo boo again. Yeah, big boo boo. Poland, Poland. That's right. That's right. What time is it in Poland? Oh boy. 10 a.m. for you in Poland? Awesome. So when you joined yesterday's stream, what time was it for you at that time? Forgive me, it's early morning for me, so I can't do the math. Okay, take care, Em. Take care. Enjoy the movie. Have a lot of fun. Dormammu came to bargain. Oh, he's drawing ponies. No questions. That's cool, bro. Is that a commission? Is that a commission, Tom? Mom was talking politics. Duarte? 1 a.m. Eh? Okay, awesome. So good to know. I like to know the different time zones. He's been watching until 11 p.m. last night. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Oh, the game project, John. Okay, no more questions. I know you signed an NDA, so. Dormammu! Keep saying it. We were working on for the next 5 years. Okay, we can talk about it in 5 years. You can tell me exactly what you were working on. I think ponies is enough information for now. Is it ponies in the My Little variety? Dormammu! Dormammu! It came to bargain. Cheers, my friends. Cheers. Cheers to you. Oh, there's a new Jedi Council up? Okay, I'll check that out a little bit later. I might turn silent for the daytime streams. Might actually pick an actual vanishing point for these things right here. Old school. Here's a trick for you guys. Whenever you guys are doing perspective, I'm sure you've seen this trick before, and I tell my students to do this. If you're working traditionally, sometimes what I would do is I would tape a pin. You know, pin with a flat back. I would actually tape this down, and that way I have something to attach my ruler to, so I don't always have to go back looking for the actual vanishing point. So, I don't have any pins here right now to show you guys, but that's okay, Grimjaw. You could go ahead and watch Jedi Cancelled. I won't be offended. By the way, I was tweeting with Christian this morning. He's trying to get wrestling personalities to watch the Schmodown, and he was asking for suggestions on wrestling personalities who we think should be on the show. So I suggested to him Vince Russo. Hey, he's not doing anything right now, so he can definitely be on the show. So, sorry guys, more inside wrestling talk. I'll try not to do that often, because I know not everybody's into wrestling. So... Oh, by the way, you're the one who did the Collider artwork, right? Was that yours? That was yours, right? See how much of an angle I wanted this. That's perfect. Yeah, yeah, that was pretty sick, man. Nice stuff. Nice. Yeah, it looked really good. It looked really good. Oh. Yeah, French cards are great, guys. If you are willing to learn with them, they take a little bit to get started with, but once you get started with them, they're a lot of fun. So. Thank you, Grimjob. But I haven't drawn the Heroes crew. It would make sense that I would draw the Heroes crew, but there you go, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that. Very nice. Ah, well. Hey, Corrupted. How you doing, brother? Black it out. Like I usually do, Grimjaw. Let me just do this side here because I'm using this kind of like as a border. Anything else? How do you? Hello. I don't know how to say your name. Pakak11, Pakak11. What's a good nickname for you? Can I call you? I'll just call you 11. How about that? Can I just call you 11? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. So, guys, if you are new to the stream, first of all, welcome. Welcome to 11 here. Welcome. I can call you PK? Okay, PK's alright. I like PK. That's nice. Okay, PK, since you're new to the stream, first of all, welcome. Secondly, thank you for joining the stream. Thirdly, I'm not sure if you're an artist too, PK. Are you? Okay, so if you are, if you just want to stay and watch, no problem. That's fantastic, great. But I also encourage everyone here, if you're not already, because I call this my virtual studio here, so I do encourage you to also, while I'm drawing, also grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen and start drawing yourself. So this is our little studio, this is our little community. So if you're into if you're into drawing yourself, PK, at all, any one of you who's new to the stream, feel free to converse with all these people, this wonderful people in the chat here, because they're very supportive of each other, all helping each other out. Also very talented bunch of folk here in the chat. So everyone's more than welcome. You're also more than welcome to join our Twitter group. So just to add your name, your Twitter handle in here, maybe somebody can add you to the Twitter group. So while I'm not on, they're still supporting each other, sharing artwork and all of that stuff, which I think is fantastic. So welcome to the stream, and you're more than welcome to do that. Or you can just sit and watch me draw, no problem too. A little tedious work now. See, even Tom's not part of the Twitter group. Somebody add Tom, please. Okay, worst comes to worst, I'll add you later on. Somebody add Tom. How does Tom not a part of the Twitter group? Also, PK, if you want to, whatever you work on during my stream, if you want to send it to me after, I would love to put in my vlog for the next day on my second channel, youtube.com/JamesRace. I put up everyone's who does work during my streams. I put up their artwork during my vlogs. So, why did I go this detail? Hey Nicholas, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Wild wolf will not bite. There you go. Justin wants to be added. There you go. Please add Justin. There you go. PJ, how you doing, my friend? PJ, how you doing? So that's one good thing I do love about these YouTube streams. That the chat goes by enough. I could talk to everybody, which I think is great. I don't know why I'm going this detailed on this, but that's right, guys. It does not have to be finished art. Absolutely, Tom is right. Actually, I'd prefer to see work in progress as more than finished art, really. And these guys know here, I've been encouraging them more and more. Send in your work in progresses. It doesn't have to be finished at all. Love to see work in progresses. Doesn't matter your skill level either. Would love to see it either way. So. There you go, brother. Yep. So, if someone would be PK and PJ, there you go. That's true. That's true, PJ. Morning, Tony. How you doing, brother? So, if you want, I believe follow. I think Darmondi. Oh, Darmondi will be right back. He was adding people earlier, but I believe you would have to follow one of these guys. So maybe even PJ, if you follow PJ, if that's okay with you, buddy. You can add the people on the Twitter chat. Again, wonderful group of people, and everyone's welcome. Okay. All we ask is that you treat each other with respect, okay? Especially when it comes to critiquing each other's artwork. Okay? Be sensitive to everyone's skill level, but also encourage and help each other. That's the biggest thing. Okay, guys. But also we got quite the age range here too. I believe we have older folk like me, and then we have like really young kids like me, like me, like the way I act anyway. That was an accident, by the way, guys. It wasn't a joke. Yes, you do need to follow back. You do need to follow them back, okay? Okay, so May Illustrations, he's PJ, all right? Just for you to know PK. PK. I'm going to go PK, PJ. There you go. PK, PJ. PK, PJ. I have way too much fun, guys. Dominant Side, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. PK, PJ. Oh, your son's doing a blind challenge. Awesome. There you go. That's great. That's great, Tony. Awesome. Let me know how it turns out. I'd love to see it too, if you wanted to send it to me. That's great. How old's your son, Tony? Oh, he's 8. Awesome. Yeah, my son's pretty much the same age. That's great. There you go. It is a great age for sure. Yeah. Who's Shan? Who's Shan Dominant Side? I'm not sure. Can I sing the strict soundtrack for us? Not right now. Okay, guys, we'll have dedicated karaoke streams, okay? They're not for everybody. They're not for everybody. But they are a lot of fun at the same time. Welcome. Welcome to the Twitter group, my friend. Welcome. Oop. Yeah, definitely post them, guys. Because it's true. I think when it comes to like progress pictures, I think people get more connected to them and they feel like they're part of the process. Like me and Jonathan was talking about that the other day. People feel like they're part of the progress, as opposed to when they just see a piece of finished art. You know, because anybody could take a finished drawing and put it up, not even their own. You know what I mean? When they see work in progress, then they really get the idea. Hey, this is this person's art. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Roberto, how you doing, brother? How you doing, my friend? Some great head sketches that you sent me yesterday, by the way. I should be putting them in today's vlog. By the way, guys, if you did again, if please send Instagram if you haven't already, or Twitter stuff you worked on yesterday's streams. I'm gonna probably around in a couple hours. I'm gonna be working on the vlogs. So try to get those up to me the next couple hours. Okay. Not just the ones for yesterday, not today's. Okay. The ones for yesterday's streams. The one for today, save it for tomorrow, okay? Okay, well, we'll get it done. Get it done. Get it done. That's true, Tony, about Instagram's swipe thingy. It's really good. Grimjaw, that's fine though. If Grimjaw, if you want to be, I'm not sure if you want it to be an artist. I'm not sure. But if anyone's watching that you want to be an artist, I think you should be on Instagram. Right now, that's the place to be. Instagram. Oh, thank you, Elmo. Thank you. Whoa. That's right, PK. It's very, I wish I had YouTube when I was back in college. Like all the things that you learn here, it is phenomenal. You could learn almost everything here, really, if you think about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish off Galen's clothes over here. I'm not sure if you can actually see that. Let me see. Yeah, I just gotta sort of a tiny bit. So, yeah, I should let it just back up. Just give me a second here. There you go. PK and Grimjaw. Just out of curiosity, how old are you guys? How old are you? Just out of curiosity, because I'm a curious fella. I'm a curious fella. Oh, PK's 14. There you go, young dude. Where you from, PK? If you don't mind me asking. Roberto's still young too, 23. Okay, bye, Dominant Side. Bye bye. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there you go, Tony. Grimjaw's 28, still a young dude. I would kill to be 28. Oh, Roberto, I wish. I like that, Roberto. You're a nice guy. Roberto thought I was 25. What a really nice guy. Roberto is. Roberto wants a high five. High five, Roberto. They don't call me Lolo for nothing, okay, guys? Okay. No, I know you. You told me before, Reese, that you were 18, my friend. So I knew you were a young dude. That's right. That's right. I am 38 years old, my friends. 38. So Lolo is not far off. You think about it, I am almost like grandpa age if you think about it. Like if I had a kid when I was 20 or 18, and then they had a kid, it's not far off. Oh, thank you, Roberto. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, Jacob. But that actually was in the 90s. That was 2003. That was 2003 when I was on Canadian Idol. Oh boy. Oh, Wild is 19. There you go. There are a lot of 12-year-olds on the internet. Well, you know, it's the new wave. It's even the millennials are like, man, there's so many young kids here. Justin, you know, it's a really, Justin's asking about my Canadian Idol story. That's a really, really long story, and I've told it on the stream before. Maybe one of you guys, if you remember exactly which stream, you could just link that up. Because it's a really, really long story for me to tell it properly. So, and I've told it already. So, I'll try to figure out which stream that was, and I can link that up for you. Okay, Lennox 19. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Looks like Danny is a Transformers fan. Nice. All right, Becca. All right, Louise is with me. We're in the 40s. There you go. Let me just let me put the volume down a little bit. Demondi's asking, so put down. It's already down quite a bit, though, Darmandi. Oh, boy. Am I going to draw the Vader? Of course I am, Najee. Of course I am. PK loves Transformers too. Yeah. Doing awesome. Danny's doing awesome. Fantastic. Fantastic. Where are you from, Danny? Where are you from? What part of the world are you from? There you go. You know what? You know what, Louise? Like, still young too. You know, still young. That's what I say. Though I'll admit, you know, back when we were some of these guys' age, like Darmondi's age and all that, like you would think like, oh, 30, 35, that's so old. But now when you reach it, you're like, it's not that old. Well, no, 40 is not old at all. There's still a lot of life to live. A lot of life to live. Oh, thank you, Hardigox. Thank you very much. Thank you. Danny's from Australia. Awesome. Have I ever worked with Jim Lee on a project, TFL asked. No, I have not. Nope. Roberto's brother is 35. Okay. Still younger than me. Let me think if I actually worked with him. No, I have not. Like, technically, when I was working on Tokyo Storm Warning, that was for Cliffhanger. But by that time, Jim Lee wasn't. Well, he was still part of Wildstorm, but no. No. The answer is no. There you go. Thank you, Corrupted. Thank you very much. He says I don't look a day over 37. Awesome. Though I'll admit, though, when you get to the age, our age, around the 40th area, that's when you start researching. Okay, who changed careers at 40? Who? And we talked about that yesterday. I think that the most notable one is like Vera Wang. I think that's one of the biggest ones. She didn't release her first dress until she was 40, and then look at her now, right? Rodney Dangerfield's a good one for me. That's why I was doing all those Rodney Dangerfield impressions yesterday. So, 40 is the new 20. There you go. I'll take it. There you go. I appreciate that, guys, but there's a reason why I wear a hat. It's all the gray hair. Because I am gray, man. Though I have a lot of Filipino friends, like they're older than me, but they all dye their hair. They're older guys with jet black hair. And I was considering doing the hair dye thing because, you know, my mom's, as you guys know, my mom's a hairdresser, right? And my wife's like, no, keep it au natural. Keep it au natural with the dark, with the black, with the salt and pepper hair, as we say. I do feel 16 for sure. Though I do feel the differences in the body, like it doesn't react to, for example, diets the way it used to. You know what I mean? It was a lot easier to diet back in my younger days. I'll tell you that much. Or maybe it's just because I'm not consistent, you know? That's my excuse. Oh, right on. Probably, Reese. Yeah. That's why you can call me Tito, Reese. Artigox is 21. Great age. Great age. That's a great age to do that right now in today's age. I think like the early 20s. It's your time to take risks, guys. You know, time to really go for it. And then you're still young. Even if your risks don't work out, you're still young enough to change. You know, change careers, change directions. It's the time to sample. In terms of careers, of course. Yep, Jim Lee's 52. Yeah, for sure. Lasagna. TML. I like you guys. You guys listen carefully during my streams. There you go. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Oh, corrupted, do not get me started. Yeah, Jim Lee's a young guy. Jim Lee's got like 10 kids. Jim Lee, Jim Lee and his wife, they're like the real Brady Bunch, right? They have like they had like 3 kids each from different marriages, and then they have like a lot of kids on their own now. You know. Oh, thank you, PJ. Thank you. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I'm just have to go to the bathroom quickly, so I'll be right back, my friends. Okay. Right on. Little dance, little jig. Yeah, Jared Leto looks really young for sure. Yeah, they all look you're pretty young, right? All those guys, yeah. How long will the stream be? I'll be here till roughly about another hour and a half. Yeah, for sure. And I believe his wife, like even like I said, his wife brought a few kids from a previous marriage. If I'm not mistaken, they were also, she was also married to another really, really awesome artist before marrying Jim Lee, right? So it's one of those type of deals. Like, oh, those kids will be extremely talented too. So, why is my room dark? Because it's a mess back there. I want to hide it. Najee. Cheers. Yeah, Grimjaw. Draw, 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 draw. So I'm just looking here, seeing what I want to do here. PJ, I can't help you with that. And think of the drawing as the reward. Think about it that way. Think about it. Hey, if I finish this studying, if I finish all this, if I get this done, then I can reward myself with drawing. So try to think about it as a reward. But there's no real thing. This water is from the fountain of youth. Darmondi's getting ready for the 30-day challenge. Nice. We're just starting soon, right? It's already the 28th of May. Oh, it's starting Monday, is it not? Wow. What is your real name? Are you talking to me? Oh, PK, you probably don't know my real name? You don't know my real name? My real name is James Reyes. James Reyes. Raise your game. When are the sign-ups? You know what? I think I will need to put the video out. I'll probably put it out on the 1st. Maybe I'll actually put it out on the Monday. But let me just work. Me and Mark talked about it already, or Jonathan. We talked about it already. So it's just a matter of and we're probably gonna do something with Google Drive, but we'll see. My name is James Reyes. Raise your game. That's right. That's how you get young. Eat flamingos. There you go. All right. Grimjaw, yes. Pal? You're talking about Pal? Yes, he will be. Like, this is just the top half of the piece. He'll be on the bottom half. Yeah. Okay, Darmondi, if you want to. Do writers get anything equivalent to writer's block? Louise asks. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I get it all the time. And there are tons of times where I just don't want to draw, too. There's tons of times of this piece where I didn't want to get up and draw. Not because of the actual content, just because I didn't feel like drawing. That happens a lot, really. Oh, that's right. Bisted and Powell. Yeah. Both of them are going to be at the bottom. You're right, Chris. You're right. What do you do about it? Not work? It depends. Now, Doug Chang suggests just keep drawing crappy drawings, and then eventually a good drawing will come out. That's what he suggests. Um, so I've tried that personally. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Um, just one of those things. I wish there was an easy solution for it. There's not. There's not. Just like writer's block, be the same type of deal. Yep, inspired. Yep, yep. That's a great idea too, Tony. Tony said put one aside, put it aside, start a new piece, come back later. Yep. No, we all get it. We definitely all get it. And that's tough too when your profession is art, and then you get that creative block. You know, it's not just something you could turn on. You know, that's when work starts becoming work a little bit when that happens. But doing something that you actually love drawing and love doing, that helps. That definitely helps. Okay, PKBK, thanks for stopping by. Feel free to be a regular. I'll be on a lot. So, uh, oh really, Reese? I did not know that Pow was supposed to be in episode 7. Now I actually kind of wish, because I actually like Pow a lot, and I wish he was in episode 7, because maybe he'd still be alive. Maybe if he got off the island, if he got off the planet somehow. I don't know. I don't think anyone made it off the planet though, right? I think Pow's dead, right? Yeah, he died even before that. Yeah, so he's gone. It's unfortunate. I liked it. I liked him, and that was insane. You guys see the behind the scenes of them doing Pow, because it's all practical. His face. And I'm like, oh man, that was incredible. The way they opened his mouth, he turns it like. Yeah, Tom. And especially come from a VFX guy, like I've told you my stance on practical effects. But here, the deal is, it is what it is, right? You can't get more real than real at the end of the day. I do think people underestimate the value of visual effects, but at the same time, you can't get more real than real, for sure. If you can do real explosions, do real explosions. You know, it's always better. So. I told you guys before. You know when they had the Force Awakens coming out, and they were really touting the practical effects, like practical effects, practical effects, practical effects, right? So like, and then especially you guys know I come from a VFX background. So I was watching when I watched the trailer, I was thinking to myself, okay, like these some of these things, okay, what's it called? I was like, okay, some of these things would probably be CG, but they're saying that practical effects. So it's probably so it changed my mind of what I thought was CG and what wasn't. And then when I actually watched the breakdowns of those particular scenes, of like, nope, everything I thought was CG was actually CG. So it's honestly it's the same amount of CG that they were using. But I think they were talking about in comparison with things like the Phantom Menace, where pretty much everything was CG, or not even Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace they used a lot of miniatures, um, but like especially the characters they were using more practical. I think that's what they were more referring to, the characters as opposed because when I'm looking at watching this stuff, it's like no, it's pretty much the same amount of CG I usually see. So because it's just like for example Mad Max. There was of course, there were a ton of practical effects in there, right? And of course, guys flying from wires, a lot of explosions, all that kind of stuff. A lot of that stuff was practical. But also, what people don't know is a lot of that was CG too. A lot of it was. I have friends who worked on that movie. I have friends who worked on that movie, and they worked really hard on that movie for 2 years, doing all the visual effects for that movie. Yes, I did draw all this tonight, Luke. Yes, I did. Yeah, Attack of the Clones had. I think that whole thing was a green screen. That whole movie. Thank you for motion. Tom, not. I actually think it's more cheaper to do a practical explode. It depends what it is, Tom. What are they destroying and all that? Because the CG explosions might sound like it's cheaper, but really it's not. If you think about the amount of manpower that it takes and the amount of hours that they work, because CG artists aren't cheap. They're not cheap. So it really depends what it is, Tom. It really depends what it is. Like some of you might not know this, but in Transformers, the Transformers movie, Michael Bay, well, especially the first one, for some of those scenes, a lot of those Transformers were practical. They actually did build real life Transformer. They did do a real life Bumblebee so that for a few scenes they could save some money on the actual effects. So for a few of those scenes where he's not moving, he's just still, Bumblebee on the table, a lot of those was actually a life-size Bumblebee that they built. Because that was cheaper than getting the VFX guys to do it, so they only did it to save some money at that time. Because that was for the very first one. Then after that, he had the budget to do whatever he wanted. So yeah, feel sorry for Jake Lloyd. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, Jacob, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Uh, who did that? Who did it again, guys? Remind me, guys. Who did Mad Max again? What's his name? The old guy, but he's really old. He's like 80. What's his name again? Who directed Mad Max? He would do a great Obi-Wan movie. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Tom. But then again, Transformers makes 1.5 billion dollars worldwide, so that's why George Miller. That's right. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. George Miller. I think he would do a great Obi-Wan movie. Yeah. But he's old. Yeah, isn't that dude like he's like 80, right? He's like really old. Yeah, but I think the original Transformers, like even Avengers, I think they still top off around 200 million, something like that, right? Something like that. Let me get. I just need to get some reference for this. Hold on, guys. What that is, I want that platform. What Star Wars? Spielberg to make an Obi-Wan movie. Spielberg to do anything Star Wars. I'll watch it. What Star Wars standalone film would I like to see? Probably, if it wasn't an Obi-Wan movie, it would be. I think Obi-Wan would be my first choice, but I would love to see an Old Republic. I like to see something new. You know what I mean? Something new. Something not Skywalker storied. Something completely, like a Knights of the Old Republic type movie. Really get into the lore of Star Wars. Okay, take care, Tony. I should be back on in a few hours. Yeah, I should be back on around. I will have another morning stream for sure. I need to, guys. I need to catch up if I'm gonna make Wednesday. So, what am I looking for here? I am looking for. Do I have friends who model and rig? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm gonna see them again soon. Rigging stuff, guys. For those of you who don't know what rigging is, pretty much what they do with the models is that they put a bone structure inside them, and that's what we call rigging. So that way the animators can actually go and animate the model. They actually put bones inside the models. The animators can use those to animate them, and that's a tedious progress. It's called rigging. It's you have to love math. You gotta love math if you want to be a rigger. And I got friends who are really excellent riggers. So. Do I sleep? I do. I do. I woke up. I'm all fresh, man. I'm fresh. I'm a fresh guy. Just looking for some reference here, guys. Because there's one part I wasn't gonna add in, but now I'm thinking maybe I should add it in. Do Oh yeah, Stan Winston for sure, Reese, for sure. Do I do motion? Well, I took computer animation back in the day. TFL. If you go into my throwback episode, you can check out my animated short that I did in college. That was a fun one. But but yeah, but my job in film it's called matte painting. So we do a bit of 3D, a lot of painting though, a lot of painting. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just watching the Rogue One movie right now. There's almost one scene I wanted to get in here. Okay, awesome, Gurja. I'll take a look at that in a bit. Oh, right on. That's great, Teofil. That's great. He was a motion designer in Romania. Oh, yeah. Me? Yes, yes. You can check it out. I have an IMDb page, you guys, but it's missing a few things. Like it's missing uh, Fury 7. It's missing it's missing Watchmen. And I guess I told you guys that story about how it wasn't credited in Watchmen, which upset me a lot. Like I could put those in like myself, but you actually have to get a pro IMDb page. But yeah, I have a lot of credits, Tom. You can check that out. Absolutely, Tom. Tom, are you the type of guy who's watching the whole credits to see who's worked on the movies? No, not for all movies. Only the movies I've worked on, Tom. Most guys that you see that are staying behind either I think there's an after credit scene, or they actually worked on the movie. Those guys who you see waiting and looking at the credits. Naji, all digitally, all digitally. Will there be a stream later today? Absolutely. Can I take legal? No, no, no. It's the studio. Honestly, the studio could do whatever they want. They could do whatever they want. So I could go on my IMDb page and say uncredited, but no, no. The studios could do whatever they want really with those credits. Sometimes they only give visual effects companies. They say you're only allowed a certain amount of credits on it for some reason. I don't know why, but they do that. That's what happened on Watchmen. For Furious 7, the reason I was not credited was more because I joined the production a little bit later, and they already sent it in. Though my supervisor told me I could put it on my IMDb page, and she'd verify it for me. I just didn't do it. So. Oh, thank you, Reese. There you go. That movie did really poorly here in North America. Yeah, but Tom, what? After a while, it is what it is. You get used to it. So. Well, guys, I'm just watching Rogue One here. I try to get a good shot of where Galen gets killed here. Do you guys remember the name of this place that Galen gets killed? I could try to do it because I'm trying to find a good shot of it. No, PJ, when you're working in the industry, you're used to it by now. But you can see the stuff I am credited for. You can just look up James Reyes on IMDb, and you'll find all the stuff I'm credited for. So, no, it's not Jeddah or Scarif. It's no, where Galen was killed. Galen Erso, Galen. Maybe I'll even just type in Galen death. Oh, probably get me. It's just that platform where he dies. Galen Erso death. Just shows me a picture of Galen Erso. That didn't help. Galen Erso is Jin's dad. No, it wasn't Scarif Naji. It's not Scarif. Scarif is where the plans are held. Galen was killed on. You remember that where the rain scene? Rain, and Cassian was going to try to kill him, but then he didn't pull the trigger, and then he was shot by the X-wing or whatever. He was shot by the X-wing. Ah, me. PJ. No, I'm not on Wiki. No, I'm not Wiki. Yeah. There's just no clear shot of it on the movie because I do want to draw that down here. I just want to draw the platform. Originally, I just had Jin over Galen here, but I decided to put in the platform. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I'm just looking for a wide shot of it. That's the death. Kind of hard to see. Maybe I won't even bother. Oh, there's a couple shots here, but I'd like to see the top of the platform if I can. Oh my guys, isn't this great live streaming? Me, yeah, okay, there you go. Thank you guys, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Okay, you guys are faster Googlers than me. Thank you. Do one. Thank you very much. That's what I needed. Thank you. That's it. Watch it. Pushing which image should I use? Lots. You do. Oh. It's an amazing concept art I'm seeing here for you to do. The concept art looks exactly like the who did the concept art here? Concept art looks great. Tom Tinnery. There you go. Dominant Science back. Dominant Science back. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw Iado. down here a tiny bit, so I'll draw Eadu here, and then I'll draw Galen thing here. So let's do that. Oop, change the battery. Woo, PJ, woo, more math, more math. PJ, you might make a great rigger. All right. How many percent what, Kenshin? I missed that. Let's see. Can you please draw Josh Brolin as Cable? Possibly a little bit later on. I'll probably do that. We'll see. As you guys know, I was trying to do a Boss Logic thing earlier, but just don't have the time right now. How many percent left to go? Oh, a lot. See, about 70, 60, 65% more to go. A lot to go, Kenshin. A lot to go. Dominant size drawing Aquaman. Cool beans, man. Cool, man. Of course, Heart of Galaxy. I love Back to the Future movies. In fact, my kids, they just watched that movie. They just watched that for the first time not too long ago, about a month ago. They watched all of them. Loved it. Loved it. Timeless movies. Yeah, Helios, I feel I'm looking a little bit tired today. Feel a little tired. I think I'm gonna just stop for another coffee. There you go. Gotta get through it. Gotta get some blood flowing. So let's do these two scenes. I'll probably call that a stream. I need to edit the blog. And then, yeah, edit the blog, bring my kids to school, work out, and then back on it again. Coffee always helps. Oh boy. This is really dance music, isn't it? Oh. That's my belly. Bye, Danny. Bye. Oh, hey Rick, how you doing, buddy? Consider doing classes on Skillshare or Udemy. I have thought about it, but I don't know. We'll see. Not something on the radar right now. I'm looking for Eno or Sharpie sponsorships. Again, it was one of those things that it'd be nice, mainly so I don't have to buy them, but not necessarily. I'll look into that once all this Star Wars stuff's done. What time is it? Okay, guys. After doing this little platform here, I'm probably gonna call it a stream because I need to edit the video. I think I need to make some coffee too. Coffee. Gonna have some coffee. What's some coffee? Coffee? Okay. Oh, you guys are talking about reference? Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to finish this off. I wasn't really paying attention to the chat. Anyways, I would suggest to you. Let me just move up a little bit here. You know, Rick has a good idea here. Louise, when it comes to poses itself, wouldn't hurt to see if your boyfriend's around and get him to hold the iPhone or the phone, and then just start doing your own poses. You know. In ways, I find that a lot faster than trying to find something online or a pose to be like inspired from. Just take pictures of yourself, or go in the mirror. Look at the mirror and go, wow, oh, oh. Take the phone and do it at different angles, or get your boyfriend to pose for you. You know, it's more fun that way too. Okay, we'll probably leave it off there, guys. I'm going to start editing the vlog. That's right, Hardigox saw my channel 2 years ago, around 4,000 subs. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, thank you. Pose yourself with the webcam. There you go. Have I spoken to Jim Lee in person? I have. For sure. I have, like, very briefly. Very, very briefly. He looked like he wanted to get away, so I didn't hold him. So yeah. I could show you guys a reference book I have. It's not here, it's upstairs. It will be in today's vlog, actually. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. But, yeah. Jacob, that's an interesting question. Is true artists can get legal things if they reference from watermark images? Well, from any images, really. If you are going to go into the... You could probably get away with it more in the comics world, in the illustration world. Illustration world, even if your style looks similar than another illustrator, you could be sued even just for that. Like I've heard stories from my teachers about that. So there's some very iffy type things going on. So it's more than just a watermark. At the very least, you'll be made fun of. But then you think about it. How many poses are there in the world, right? Or how many shots and angles are there? Sometimes you'll do it by accident, you know? Sometimes your stuff will look very similar to somebody else by accident. Or maybe you did it subconsciously. You weren't thinking about that particular person's piece of artwork, but then when you look at it, like, oh, looks very similar. Like my friend Mooj, I told you that before. She's a phenomenal painter. And she did this image of someone from League of Legends. And then... About 6 months later, Riot Games, they released an image that looked identical, like almost identical to what she did. So she actually talked to my buddy Alvin, who works at Riot Games, about it. She showed him the image, right? So they always thought she was copying Riot Games, but no, her image came out first, before Riot Games. And she talked to Alvin about it, and he was like, "Man, this is just a big coincidence," because he told us that he was actually in the room when they were discussing poses, when they were actually working out the sketch and all that kind of stuff. So sometimes, it's very rare, sometimes it happens where your artwork would turn out exactly the same as somebody else's. So that's just kind of weird that way. So, by the way, guys, the 30-day challenge, the pineapple stream, all of that information will come in a video within the next couple days. Okay, guys? So just wait for that. Just wait for it. And just get ready for it. Okay, guys? I will talk to you guys soon. I got to get going. I got to get going on this edit here. I should be back within about 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah, it is pretty crazy, Darmandi. Like, it's crazy that something that similar, because it was really similar, I'll tell you that. I was looking at both of them like, ugh. And people did think, I felt sorry for my friend because they thought she just copied that promotional image. No, other way around. Weird. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right? Thanks for joining in. The stream was a lot of fun. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. Again, don't be afraid to send me your artwork from the stream if you can't come back for any other stream. Okay, guys? I'll talk to you soon. Take care. High five. High five. High five. Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.